Today, we're diving into a topic that's fundamental but often misunderstood: MAC addresses and the ARP protocol. Let's make sense of how your devices talk to each other behind the scenes. Imagine every device on a network is like a house on a street. Each house has a street address, so mail can be delivered to the right place. On a network, that street address is called a MAC address. It stands for Media Access Control Address, and it's a unique identifier hard-coded into your device's network interface card. Think of it like a digital fingerprint that helps routers and switches know exactly where to send data. A MAC address looks something like this: 001A, 2B, 3C, 4D, 5E. It's made up of 48 bits, split into 6 groups of 2 hexadecimal digits. The first half usually identifies the manufacturer, while the second half is specific to your device. No two devices should have the same MAC address on the same network, just like no two houses on the same street should have the same number. Now you might wonder, if devices have IP addresses, why do we even need MAC addresses? Great question. IP addresses are logical addresses used for routing data across networks. Think of them as a forwarding address. But when data actually needs to travel across your local area network, LAN, it needs to go directly to a specific device. That's where MAC addresses come in. They work at the data link layer of the OSI model, handling the actual delivery of data packets on the local network. So how does your computer figure out which MAC address corresponds to a specific IP address on the LAN? That's where ARP, or Address Resolution Protocol, steps in. When your computer wants to send data to another device on the same local network, it sends out a broadcast message saying, "Who has this IP address?" The device with that IP address replies with its MAC address. Your computer then stores that info in something called the ARP cache, so it doesn't have to ask again every time. Now, this communication doesn't happen in a vacuum. There's an important piece of hardware in the middle, either a switch or a hub, that helps direct this traffic. Think of it like a local post office. In older networks using hubs, every data packet was sent to all devices, and only the one with the matching MAC would respond. But modern networks use switches, which are smarter. Switches keep a MAC address table, so they know exactly which port to use to forward a frame. This makes communication faster and more secure. Let's say your laptop wants to print something using a network printer. It knows the printer's IP address, but not the MAC. It sends out an ARP request. The printer responds with its MAC address, and boom, your document gets routed correctly. It's like looking up someone's phone number in a directory before calling them. Without ARP, IP communication on a LAN would be impossible because your device wouldn't know the hardware address to deliver the packet to. The IP address helps identify the destination, but the MAC address actually gets it there. The ARP process is crucial, but it's also a common target for attacks like ARP spoofing, where a bad actor tricks your device into sending data to the wrong place. That's why network security tools often include ARP monitoring to detect suspicious changes. So to recap, MAC addresses are like your device's permanent name tag, and ARP is the protocol that helps match IP addresses to those tags, allowing real data transfer within local networks. Switches act like traffic directors, using MAC tables to send data exactly where it needs to go. IPs handle the global map, but MACs handle the local delivery. We also have a whole playlist of videos covering networking concepts, including training that aligns with the CompTIA Network Plus certification. Be sure to check it out if you're ready to go deeper. Give us a like and hit subscribe for more cybersecurity tips. Catch you next time.